Hello and welcome to Stream It, the ultimate film and TV podcast for you. Now, in this week's episode, we're hearing from the cast of the amazing new Disney film, Strange World.
This is animation, but the animation looks, it's so real. It's incredible. This is, I think, a big leap in animation with Strange World.
Yes, as well as being joined by Quaid and Jaboukie Young White, we've got 5 picks of what you absolutely need to be watching this week. You guessed it, this is Fun Kids Stream It. Well, hello, this is Stream It, the podcast where we chat to the biggest movie stars in the universe and find the best things for you to watch. Now, you might have noticed that my mate Connor isn't here this week, so it's just you and I hanging out, and I'm so excited because we're going to be exploring the unknown with 2 of the stars of the epic new Disney adventure, Strange World. Now, Strange World is all about the legendary family of explorers called the Quaids. The trouble is, one of them doesn't want to be an explorer and just wants to farm. But his son doesn't want to farm. He wants to be an explorer. And well, as you can imagine, it's all a big old mess. Things got a little worse when they need to work together to go on an expedition to save their planet's most valuable resource. We spoke to Dennis Quaid, who plays Jaeger Clade, and Jaboukie Young White, who plays Ethan Clade, about the epic movie. Check it out.
Whoa! What kind of airship is that?
I've never seen anything like it! Baby Clade! What is the president doing in our front yard?
Our entire world is in grave danger. I want you to come with me on an expedition.
I'm not my father. He was the explorer.
I know you were just a kid when you went missing, but now, you're all we got.
Mr. Clade, I'm a huge fan thank you. Of your dad. Do you think you could forge his autograph?
Well, hello guys, how are we doing?
What's up? Good.
Now, Dennis, I'm going to start with you. Jaeger is a larger-than-life character. How would you sum him up in your own words, and how was he to play?
Well, you kind of nailed it. He has a very high opinion of himself. He's the greatest explorer the world has ever known, really. And that's what drives his life. And he has a son who he wants to pass that legacy along to. And, that's his ego. That's all of us with kids. We want, to pass something along to them. And he wants to be a farmer. Go figure. But then he has a son,
Ethan,
who wants to be an explorer. Mm-hmm. So, full circle.
Now, of course, Jaboukie, you play Ethan, who is navigating some major life moments in the film, finding his own way. Were you able to kind of draw on your own teenage experiences for the role?
Yeah, there was definitely a lot about Ethan that I related to. I mean, just in terms of what I'm doing now, like being here, talking to you, like knowing that I didn't grow up around people who were, entertainers, actors, stuff like that. That felt like a grand adventure in and of itself. So I think on that level, I really related to him. Also, Ethan kind of just accepting himself and coming into himself and being self-assured in that way was something that I also really related to. So yeah, there was a lot.
Now, Dennis, I would say that the film is somewhat a bit of a love letter to retro sci-fi adventure films. Were those the type of films that you were into when you were growing up? And how fun was it to bring this type of adventure to the new generation?
Oh, yeah, for sure. They weren't done as well back then, and this is animation, but the animation looks, it's so real. It's incredible. This is, I think, a big leap in animation with Strange World. Kind of like what Fantasia was when it came out way back when. It was like something that nobody had seen before, and it really drew me in.
Now, there are lots and lots of cool creatures in the movie, but which one was your favourite?
I love those, those flying creatures, like dinosaur type creatures, and then they kind of took, like you said, from all of those great sci-fi movies of the past, and kind of really put it all together. So it's really something new and something old at the same time.
Now, Jaboukie, the film covers some very important topics like sexuality and climate change. How important do you think it is to make these subject matters accessible to a younger audience?
You know, signing on to this project, I just remember thinking my life would have been changed had I seen this as a kid. I think that alone is enough. That alone is so important. And I think if you are doing a good job with storytelling, it's going to reflect the reality that you live in. And I think those things are a part of our reality, so they should be included in stories.
Well, there you have it. That's Strange World, exclusively in cinemas on Wednesday, the 23rd of November.
Where in the world are we? Ethan, you brought the dog?
Sorry!
We are clearly in uncharted territory.
Hello. You probably don't understand a word I'm saying.
Of course I understand you.
Huh?
Dad? Dad? Grandpa? I'm a grandpa.
What is this place?
The cliffs are alive, and the waters dissolve the flesh off your bones.
Everything down here is trying to kill us.
Do you mind if I call you Splat?
You just kind of give me Splat vibes.
Ow! I guess I deserve that. Grandpa's awesome!
He is not awesome. You gave me a machete for my birthday?
Classic Jaeger Clade.
I was 2.
I'm loving this family reunion, but come on, we got a world to save.
We need you to figure this out, otherwise we're doomed. We are doomed!
Wait, seriously?
No, I'm just messing with you.
Didn't see that coming.
Now it's time for my favourite part of the pod, and that is the look forward, which is the part of the pod where we tell you our top 5 picks of what you need to be watching this week.
The look forward.
Now, I've had a little bit of help from producer Paul on this one, as we don't have Connor today, and I am so excited to share them with you. So my first pick this week is an absolute classic with a twist. It's Matilda the Musical. Now, Matilda, if you don't know, is an extraordinary girl armed with a sharp mind and a vivid imagination. She dares to take a stand against her oppressive parents and head teacher to change her story with miraculous results. Now, there's amazing songs from the hit musical and you're going to absolutely love it. This is right up my street. And the film is out in cinemas on the 25th of November. And we're going to be hearing from Alicia Weir, who plays Matilda, in next week's episode of Stream It. Now, our next pick this week is Operation Ouch, which I quite like the sound of. Now, it's all about hilarious twin doctors, Chris and Zand, plus Dr. Ronks, who explore the weirdest and most wonderful bits of medicine. From sneezes and snot, oh gross, to pimples and poo, yeah, even more gross. Nothing escapes their crazy experiments, and you can catch loads of episodes of this hilarious series on iPlayer right now. Now, I know last week I went for a Christmas film, so I've gone for another Christmas film, and it's called The Christmas Chronicles. Now, after accidentally crashing Santa's sleigh, a brother and sister pull an all-nighter to save Christmas with a savvy, straight-talking Saint Nick, and that is on Netflix right now. I think we're going to keep the Christmas theme, why not, right? And my next pick is Home Sweet Home Alone, yes. Now, Home Sweet Home Alone is about Max, a young boy, who gets left home alone after his parents go on holiday without him. However, due to a misunderstanding, a couple tries to break into Max's home, forcing him to protect it. Oh no. Now, this is on Disney Plus right now. And my last pick this week had to be Strange World. And of course, we've already spoken to Dennis and Jaboukie, and you've heard a little bit about it, so you don't want to miss this epic new adventure from Disney. So Strange World releases exclusively in cinemas on Wednesday, the 23rd of November. And sadly, that is all we've got time for this week. If you've enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to subscribe, follow, rate us 5 stars. You know the deal, all that good stuff. And remember, if you want to hear yourself on the podcast in the Kids Review, then head on over to funkidslive.com/stream it. And to record yourself reviewing your favourite film, press that big red button. Now, thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next week, where we're going to be joined by Alicia Weir from the brand new Matilda the Musical. Bye!